So this week, we gather to devise Plan B. We need to face up to the harsh reality that our finances do not match our members' rightful expectations, nor our current legitimate expenditure levels. And I am confident that this convention will come up with a Plan B that can and will make secure our future, not just for the next calendar year, but for the next 30 years. I believe we have the foresight and the capacity to build a due structure that will carry our union through to its 150th anniversary. And I believe that if we take this bold step, our children and grandchildren will live in a better world. The strength we have today is derived from the battles machinists after machinists fought since 1888. Let us resolve here and now that delegates meeting 50, 100, or 120 years from now will have no less resolve from this convention. That is the way it is, and that's the way it's got to be. That's what a strong first-class union does. And if we don't want to be a first-class union, we may as well just fold the tents and slink away. Anybody can make sweetheart deals and back away with management. Hell, there are people who do that all the time, and we all know who they are. But in the world of 2008, only a strong union can really deliver for the membership. In this world, only a first-class union can prosper and survive. So here's what we need to ask ourselves. Are we smart enough to insist upon such a union? Are we strong enough, patient enough, determined enough? Are we brave enough to do what's right and honest, to go back home and tell it like it is, like it was, and like it will be? I believe that we are, all of these things. We will step up. We will meet the challenge. Brothers and sisters, we are the guardians of a great and honorable legacy. What our fathers and mothers built for us and for our children cannot become yesterday's news. They struck. They walked the picket line, just like our brothers and sisters are at Boeing today. They bled. They died. They sacrificed so you and I and our children and our children's children could lead a better life. Remember those Depression-era photographs and film clips you just saw? That is what our parents and grandparents fought to change. They did so by building up this great union of ours, bit by bit, member by member, lodge by lodge, district by district, territory by territory. They made us union strong, and that was their legacy to us. Our jobs, our homes, our cars, our pensions, our working conditions, our wages, our health insurance, that was their legacy to us. It is a legacy that we cannot take for granted. It is a legacy we are duty-bound to preserve, improve upon, and make permanent. We owe it to them, we owe it to ourselves, and we sure as hell owe it to the next generation of machinists. What was it that FDR said? No one can tell the exact character of the emergency situations we may be called upon to meet. The nation's hands must not be tied when the nation's life is in danger. And neither can the hands of this great union be tied. That is the work of this convention. In the midst of unprecedented threats to our members and their families, the Machinist Union cannot become another AFL-CIO, bankrupt, atrophied, emasculated, and neutered. In the midst of unprecedented threats to our members' economic security, the Machinist Union cannot become like the bankers and the brokers, bankrupt, begging for handouts from governments, and wailing against fate. And in the midst of unprecedented threats to our members' freedoms, the freedom of religion, the freedom from fear, the freedom from want, the freedom of speech, The Machinists Union cannot become like those weak and timid souls who cower in the shadows, who blame themselves for what the powers that be have wrought, who act like frightened little children. No, that we will not do. Not this week, not this month, not this year, not this decade, not this century. We have come too far, fought too long, worked too hard to let this great union of ours wither away. Yes, we have decisions to make, brothers and sisters. And yes, they will be tough decisions. They will go to the heart of who we are and what we want to be. Brothers and sisters, I believe in you. Seated in this room are 2,000 delegates, alternates, guests, and staff who have a huge stake in what the next 30 years brings. Not every generation faces so many massive storm systems simultaneously. But every generation of machinists must face their own harsh realities, their own tough decisions, and their own moments of greatness. This week, it's our turn. Brothers and sisters, you didn't get here by being shy. You didn't get here by holding back. You didn't get here by running away from tough choices. And you didn't get here all alone. We are here, brothers and sisters, representing not just the current members of your local lodge, but the hundreds and sometimes thousands of members who built your local lodge and this grand lodge over 120 years. Sisters and brothers, it is a very heavy responsibility to shoulder. It is a responsibility that I am convinced you will meet with courage and wisdom and determination. So now, in your capable hands, rests the future of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. Let us begin our work, brothers and sisters.